football boots have enjoyed as meteoric a rise to the top as the Mizuno Wave Ignitus. Arriving on the scene in 2010 and taking the World Cup by storm, the Wave Ignitus' promise of no-spin Mukai-10 shots arrived at the start of set-piece experts wanting to add crafty knuckleball free kicks to their dead ball arsenal, and really captured the imagination of a lot of players, giving Mizuno a level of exposure that they hadn't had in a decade. 4 years on, and the Wave Ignitus is now on its third incarnation, and it's back with more features than ever, which for a boot that packed so much in anyway, that's really saying something. First, let's talk about that design. A big departure from the last two models, the Wave Ignitus III is the first statement-level Ignitus to use a synthetic leather upper. In the same way that Adidas began using a synthetic leather to give them more flexibility when placing the Predator elements on the Lethal Zone series, Mizuno bringing in their Prime Skin synthetic also affords them more freedom to beef up the arsenal of the Wave Ignitus. At the heart of the boot, the unique Mukai-10 panel retains its high place on the instep. For those not familiar, this pad distributes the force of the strike across the surface of the ball for that unpredictable flight path that comes with a shot shunted against the instep, rather than whipped in for spin. But, according to Mizuno, Japanese set-piece maestro Keisuke Honda challenged their designers to enhance other styles of free kick in the same way that they had with the Mukai-10 panel. The result is two new contact zones, Tatekaiten and Yokokaiten. Tatekaiten is topspin, and for that Mizuno have amped up the bio panels of the last two models and created an aggressive, fin-shaped technical panel across the top and medial side of the vamp, designed to increase spin to bring the ball back down on the other side of the wall for the sort of strikes that keepers hate. Even more aggressive are the Yokokaiten panels, higher up the instep. These strike zones are massively raised from the upper of the boot compared to the other two panels, and are designed to give that classic side spin on the ball that characterises a David Beckham or Roberto Carlos style bend on the ball set piece. Team that with the side offset lacing, and the Mizuno Wave Ignitus III is a striker's dream, but the heavy-duty heel counter and lightweight carbon fibre sole plate make them more than just a one-trick pony. The aggressive stud system has been revamped to reduce stud pressure and boost traction on the turf, and the lateral bridge offers more stability than its predecessor this time out, while still retaining the wave heel system from which the Ignitus gets the first part of its name. Mizuno's choice of leathers has always been second to none, and the previous Wave Ignitus models have taken full advantage of that. But as mentioned before, the Ignitus III will be the first statement boot to use a synthetic upper in this series. On first impression, the Prime Skin used is thicker and closer to feeling like a natural leather than the other Mizuno boot to use Prime Skin as its upper, the Basara TC001. This certainly gives the boot a more padded feel. How that will translate onto the ball, we're not entirely sure yet. It could well be that the Ignitus III is the heir apparent to something like the T90 Laser, a boot which used aggressive shot shields and synthetic to great effect. However it ends up feeling, the Mizuno Wave Ignitus III is definitely a boot we're looking forward giving a proper test soon here on the YouTube channel, and in the meantime, you can keep up with the latest releases and news from the world of football boots on Footy-Boots.com, as well as our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus pages.